Welcome all, this is Koal05 playing Dark Souls 3 Convergence Mod. Alright, sweet, so hopefully tie up this housekeeping in this area, finalize it, and then probably fight the dancer, I guess, that's the next step, isn't it? Right, honestly I probably will show you that, I'll show you how to access at least the maze. I'll skip through it though, because it's more of a pain than anything. I know you can read through the wiki and you can get the understanding of what you need to do to actually complete the maze in its entirety, all that, but it's a little bit tedious and it's a lot of me just running into walls. There's a few good items in it and there is an ending to it, but as I said, I kind of extended that last episode a little bit too much. I didn't really need to. As I said, just this ball planning on my part, forgetting where that I needed to have a bit more of a control over, or a bit more of a plan to get all those locked doors done. Dust. There may be a spell and I just haven't looked at it in this game, in this mod, but definitely, and sorry, I look, if you're really sick of me giving comparisons or bringing cinders up in this series, I apologise, but I do want to just bring one comparison, definitely one comparison, is that cinders, there's a spell where you can drop your health down to 1%, so pretty much like making you one-shot killable, but give you all your summons, or at least, I think you can have multiple summons, correct me if I'm wrong, but it gives your summons like double health and resistances for like, I don't know, let's say a minute or something like that. Kind of like really playing up that Pokemon level where you can just throw out all of your summons, use them to fight all the enemies, like grab the aggro and all that. And look, I was just sort of thinking about if I could do a run through with this game, maybe a new game plus level. And I'd do 7, I wouldn't like step through each one, but see if I could just, what enemies, so what summonables could win the game for you. I think it's just a curious way to sort of play. And definitely Cinders has a way to do that. That must be a permanent drop. Two things I want to check out. What was the Ring of Dusk? Reduces, yeah, okay, so I don't know. Was the Crown of Dusk ever given you a huge amount of benefit bonus? Huge amount of bonus to your magic damage, or was it always just an FP increase? Because I always thought it like turned you into a little bit more of a glass cannon with your spells. So obviously, even in this sense, it's lowering your max HP and providing your benefit with your MP. I don't know, I just always thought that it oh, maybe it was the crown. It's probably the crown instead, actually. It's probably the crown that lowered your resistance, but brought more damage. Yeah, I don't know. Not a big deal, but yeah, as I say, yeah, I'm curious. I think I might be able to do a run through. And it'll be really quick. I wouldn't be like looting as much. I'd probably just almost even do a yeah, probably, actually that's a better idea. I'd probably just do a few episodes, and probably only maybe 2 or 3 episodes on another divine fragment thing. Is that what it is? Yep, divine fragment. Should probably have 3 or 2 to go. So that's the bottom of the, I'm guessing this one be open. This is the bottom of the maze area. Oh, is that enemy there? Probably could kill him through that fence, but don't need to. Right, so I'll edit a lot of my backtracking out. I just really wanted to get to any of the items that I had missed. And I just remembered that I do have to get to that chest. I'm hoping that there's something amazing. The chest that I identified that was right near the drop down where the giant is. I don't know. Sorry if it's a poor exclamation, but I will definitely include in the video those points when I pick up something either interesting or open up a locked door that I hadn't grabbed. And yeah, if this gets a bit tedious, this maze part. Look, for me, yeah, I'm just going to the left. I'm just listily going off to the left. I'll put some healing on before something grabs me. And I'll try and keep my torch out. Yeah, I think the wiki actually shows you the solution. It might be just like a little spoiler open up solution thing, but yeah, good that you gives you homeward bones if you lose your mind in here. That's probably the other thing I don't really... I think it's probably pretty simple to work out how to get from place to place in here. You could easily just like have a pen and paper right next to you and map it all out. But no, I just saw shiny, I just wanted to make sure I was going to grab it. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's probably the worst start. Getting grabbed. I think, yeah, it's more so this, how big this is. When I've gone into here, I've always thought that it's a bit smaller. But I mean, so far actually there's not too many like split paths, like you're actually gonna have to make that decision. Most of these paths end pretty quickly. It just takes a little bit of a second to explore just a little bit further, and you can clearly identify, just as long as you remember where you need to go back. Like I said, this might actually be a split path. Forgetting a little bit where I was. So that's that part of that split, I think. And it comes to a dead end anyway. There's not too much decision there. Sorry, just going a little bit further. I'm pretty sure I came up here, and this is where I thought that the path actually split, and it does, but it went to a dead end. So this is my only like main progression path, which has the thing over there to the left. Which is another dead end. And this part here, which is another dead end. Go away, grabby things. I don't want to be grabbed. Swiper, no swiping. Yep, sweet. Like the chest. I definitely think this is actually a more thorough way of going through this than the last time I entered here. Oh, it's gone a little bit further off the main path than I was wanting. Oh, this must be like pretty close to the core. No, okay, I'm lost now. I definitely am a bit more lost. Go away. That thing probably by rights should have grabbed me. Just the tracking on it. Oh, that's actually a pretty good weapon. Item. I was curious if I could hoard some of these. I mentioned a little bit before about the Covenant that gave you more crafting items. These guys. So I could just farm up a bunch of these. I'll just show you this palette. What do you call it? This flower. So temporary boosts your healing recovery, and that could like help my survivability of my build, just to keep that keep my health high and keep my All-Father's protection up. Alright, so I made it to the center. Look, there's probably a few other things there that I hadn't actually looted, but whatever, we were to the center, and that's kind of the main point of this. As I say, I have definitely... I think I explored that a little more thoroughly than I did in the previous run-throughs. I should really use my souls. But I'm intending... Okay, there's a boss, semi-boss down here. What was I going to say? I'm intending not to rest anywhere because I don't want all the enemies to spawn. Probably should have done a plunging then. Yeah, you are. You got more health than the other guys, I'm thinking. Back up so I can do this. Good. He's got more health. He probably's got a little bit more damage, but his moveset's the same, so that's fine. I really hope this isn't the standard amount of health, particularly when you go to the archives. There's a number of these faced gargoyles. Joking. he did. Surely I'll get the roll out of those. There you go. Didn't hit me in the face again. Oh, I did that. Oh, damn. I'd hate to in real life like fight one of these golem things with a sword. You'd need something that's concussive. Oh, he's giving me some keys. Alright, so maybe that's now the clincher for my progression into all those locked doors that I've missed. Alright, I'll skip you. I'll get you back. Alright, here we go. Finally opening up this door. Oh, and it's an axe I'm not going to use. Sick. Alright, so let's see what I've been waiting for. Is this what I need? Please someone tell me actually if this isn't vanilla. Because... Oh... Okay, so I thought it was a mimic. I was like, you can't fight a mimic there. Oh no! That was a bit of a waste. Oh, I don't like that. Sorry. Considering you get that from like Unre if you complete a mission, or you can pick that item up. Where can you pick that up? You can pick that up in the... Just trying to think now. From vanilla. Yeah, I don't know. This wasn't something badass that I'll actually be able to use. So nah, sorry about that. Probably should have just tempered my expectation, I guess, as well. It's an important item. I think it's probably a more lore important item than anything. Ah, this is probably where I thought. Yeah, no, 100%. They must have changed that. So I thought you didn't have to drop down here. Right, where's the next best place to go? Alright, so I fucked up and I rested the bonfire before I remembered this area. And yeah, so I spawned all enemies like an idiot. And now I should be able to open this gate. And that should be the final gate. I'm not gonna obsess over this. Menace. Yeah, okay, that's probably some really good dark spells. Well, probably endgame dark spells, really. Couldn't be much more dark than Menace, can you? Holy fuck. Oh, please don't kill me. Luckily, you can't get me down to 1 health. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Alright, welcome back. It's been a little minute. Right, so what did I do? Oh, can I even use that? Sorry, I was just trying to play up with some of my different spells. I was kind of realizing that I wasn't really using the stars all that much. I can use that. Oh, maybe I can't use it with that catalyst. Well, that's a pain in the ass then. I was just looking to squeeze a little bit more DPS out of... I can use it. Yeah, so just looking to squeeze a little bit of DPS out in my boss fights. So I attuned, which I'm kind of like having second thoughts on, because it doesn't last all that long. Anyway, there's not huge change to my setup. No, actually there's no change. It's just, I was just wanting to put Sacred Oath on instead, which I used a little bit too early. Yeah, just, as I was saying, I'm just realizing that I didn't, I'm not gonna have to kill the old lady, right?
What is wrong? Are you not a Lord Seeker? Is this not the calling of your kind? What is wrong? Are you not?
What else do I need to do? I've killed Yom, I've killed Aldrich, I've killed... Usually get transported after Yom. I just don't want to kill the old lady. Yeah, so I was just looking to get a little bit more DPS, and I wasn't really using that slot for the for that stars all that often. There was a few just, you know, random encounters where I wanted to snipe something, but I've got my arrows up, so at least I can aggro or whatever. Yeah, so that should be fine. Sorry, old lady, I don't want to kill you. And also I leveled up a little bit as well. Okay, yep. So I'm 41 on my... I'm 41 on the faith, but then my armor set gives me another 10. Are we fighting? Yeah, so 100% though, like, just sort of reading some of the, now that I'm getting kind of late game spells set up as well. Oh, I forgot to put this guy on as well. I'm hoping the dancer will just spawn in. Oh no, I forgot to activate this. And I didn't realize actually the whole Yom fight pretty much after the toxic sludge. I forgot to take that toxic immunity spell off, so none of my duration of those spells were increased. But anyway, it didn't really matter in the end. But yeah, definitely for Yom's fight, you know, it's a bit of a endurance. It's not even an endurance test, I wouldn't say. Definitely was doing more damage than it was in vanilla. Oh, I don't like this camera. Let's Beyblade. Attack that foot. Almost did it, no hit. Yeah, okay. Definitely roll that no hit run. 3 hits, 4 hits. 4 hits, okay. That's probably the personal best, honestly. But I feel so bad that I have to actually kill that old lady. Oh, well maybe I don't. Maybe it's, there's a better way to progress through that area. And I did toss up whether to put all my attribute points into attunement, so I could use that higher level healing, but I think I've got enough healing. Like, I don't think I need much more, unless there's just a random passive thing. Alright, so we'll probably get to Osiris. The next episode will tackle... sorry, yeah, I've got no gauge on actually how long this episode's going for, but we'll do the next boss. We'll do the Osiris because it's not... I think the Osiris has been replaced by something. Can't confirm, but we will find out soon enough. I'd really like to put my Allfathers on next. But you and I could even need time too. Yeah, I've got a lot to edit out of this video, and I do know... Oh, fuck you. God, fuck you. Yep. Okay, that's enough. 100% for at least one of the DLCs. I'll change up my build, particularly Ring City. I do wanna just balls to the wall, have as much lightning damage as possible. That's gonna be my aim. I don't know. Maybe I'll do fire. Don't know what I'll do for the other DLC. I don't know why can I not cast this sometimes? What am I looking for? My Sacred Oath, why can't I cast that sometimes? 1,000? How have I been casting it? I have cast that. I'm really confused. Was there something I had done? How did I do that? Because that's the issue that I had anyway. Oh, it's not a big deal. I thought I'd cast it. Maybe I hadn't. Oh, with that ring. God damn. Should have put that ring back on. Oh, and 100% I think Cinder's turned the toxic into like, it was curse instead, so this area becomes very frustrating actually. And there's that same for the Ring City area as well. I've probably got another, yes, sweet, using that. And I probably will before I come back down. Why could I, when could I have used that Sacred Oath? Could I have used this actually instead? Hey whoa, hey whoa. Did I just do it? I did a 180. Sorry, did a 180. Oh, it gives me a chance to use this. I'll actually put it on this instead because I do like the extender. Yeah, sweet. That'll be a whole lot better to get through this area. Dodging a whole lot of responsibility here. Fire, please. Oh, is that a druid event up here? Druid. Half of this. Serious. It kills me not to kill all these. It frustrates me. Oh, yep. Especially when that happens. It frustrates me not to kill all the enemies in the areas I usually cannot stand that. I'm still perplexed as to why I can't now cast. I mean, obviously. Oh. Did it just dawn on me? So maybe I can cast Sacred Oath while I've got All Fathers activated. Because that should reduce my consumption of FP. Maybe. Let's go with that. I have to use All Fathers and then attempt to use Sacred Oath. Back when I'm at 100% health though as well. I've fought the let's just call him the Dark Wraith boss. I fought him again since there's a little bit of like farming, getting items and all that sort of stuff. But I would like to have a rematch with him at the level I was at when I first encountered him. If I had that ring that gave you immunity to poison, I think I would have had a little bit of better time. I think overall he was pretty aggressive and his damage output was quite high, so yeah, it was that. This isn't a... oh, I wonder if that heals you as well. Was not to be. Sorry, second look. Flame of this is directly connected to caster to the life, extremely effective caster duration utilization. Alright, moment of truth. Can I cast this with this? Sorry, we'll have to cast it. What do we have on? We had on... does that... receive double damage and no other changes? No other changes. That's... the Calamity Ring in Cinders is very powerful. It drains your health, but you can almost offset that. What am I doing next? Yes, okay, alright. Myth busted. Unfortunately, I didn't really have a reason to cast this then. But at least I can cast it. I know I can. But it is to do with All Fathers. Because it must do some weird shenanigans with my FP, as in probably just not weird, but just reduces the upkeep or reduces the cost of it. So not a huge deal there. Anyway, are we back to wearing everything we wanted to wear? Yes, we are. Yes, I will use that semi-drop down on the way back down. Bad time to use that right in the doorway, but anyway. What is my output? Oh, really terrible time to check my stats. 1,000, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Considering, yeah, it's a one-handed sword, straight sword, so swing stamina consumption isn't amazing, and the repeating. Oh, is that Moonlight? Is that Moonlight Greatsword? So shinies have got me fixated with being straight swords, Moonlight straight sword. And I can't use it. What do I need? I need more intelligence, surely. Only 15 intelligence, that's not too bad. Could probably just throw on a bit of kit that raises my intelligence. I'm so glad it's Sushitu here, and there's not some Lothric Knight or some big bastard that you guys give resistance to, give buffs to. Alright, sweet. So this should be most of the area complete. Just gonna do that drop down, do that little courtyard area, and then run over to the boss area. And that should open us up. Logically, open us up to the unkept graves, the something graves, that cycle area where it's all decrepit and depressing, and Champion Gundyrs there. Anyway, but that'll be the next episode. I'll probably just get myself set up for that episode, and then I'll close this off for this one. I had a stupid amount of effects on me now. I usually expect to have the NPC invade there. Oh, I'll get fucked. Oh, 111, yeah. Oh, that's not a good way to start this fight. It's alright, it's pretty painful, but I will reshoot these spells off just so I got maximum upkeep. Get my lightning back, because I'm pretty sure these actually do. No, I won't check it now. I think this does more affect lightning than it does physical damage. So what do we got? Oh, I got Gundy hit instead. Oh, it's called. He's called a Consuming King. Oh, took that early. Oh, he feels faster. That no death run. Sorry, no hit run. Oh, of course. Here's where fire would have come better, but anyway. Couldn't have anticipated that. All father's off now. Doesn't matter, our DPS is good. I'm so used to seeing that sort of star effect, that sort of running. Oh, don't die, don't die, don't die. Getting reckless. Oh, closed him out. Okay, yeah, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. I wonder if they've repurposed. Well, surely they've repurposed a Seath lookalike wannabe comparison. I don't know, poorly explained there, but okay, so we got a Moonlight straight sword. What does it even look like though? Because it surely wouldn't have the whole same model. Ah, let me use it. I don't care. Yeah, so it does have the same model. Can I use my special? I can't use the special because I don't have enough. Oh, I could just change up my kit, but whatever. I wonder if they've made a Moonlight Greatsword. Oh, I didn't want to have to go through this again. Sorry. So the orders, Cinders has a Moonlight Greatsword, and it's pretty much the model of that Greatsword spell strike sort of thing. It looks pretty badass, but it looks like it's mostly like ethereal sort of magic. Oh, it's like the Granddad. I wonder if he has mad damage output. Come on health, come on health. Oh, MP. Alright, I got max damage potential for me, I think. Oh, trades. Nope, I don't want that. I don't want that. But I'm stuck. Oh, you're tracking, bullshit. Stop spewing at me. Let me get a backstab on you. Okay, you can heal then. Surely I got that roll off. Stop healing. A little bit underwhelming. What's this helmet do? Equipment load. Oh, kind of underwhelming. Kind of very underwhelming. Oh, that was what I was supposed to do in that other episode as well. I was supposed to go over to the Arch Dragon Peaks. I'll catch that. We'll do that. We'll do that after. We'll do that after the Untended Graves. Ooh, okay, that actually does work. Sorry for 2 long episodes. As I said, I don't know how much I'll be able to edit this down, but I will attempt to remove as much sort of faff running around. We'll leave it here. This has been Koal05 playing Dark Souls 3 Convergence Mod. Take care all. Goodbye.